let's talk about goal setting. Do people still set goals these days? I don't know. I think about those of us who live on the road full time, living in vans, and I'm wondering if we still set goals these days. I think in today's update, I thought we would talk a little bit about something I've learned the last couple days, an idea I came across from Alex Hormozi. Alex talked about the difference between setting goals and committing ourselves to the activities that will get us there. I mean, I have a goal of purchasing a van and hitting the road. And I committed to this goal back in December. But the idea here is to not just be committed to the goal, but be committed to the activities that will help us reach the goal. Do you have a goal? Do people living on the road, do vanlifers, people living in RVs, as they travel around the country, seeing the sights, do they have any goals? Maybe their goal is only to get to the next sleeping location. Maybe their goal is to get to the next town, or they have a place on the map they want to get to. They have a place they want to visit. That's their goal. Their goal is the next sightseeing tour, or the next hike they want to make. That's their goal. So I guess vanlifers have goals too. We're sort of off the beaten path. Some of us work. Some of us have jobs that we're working while we're traveling. Some of us are content creators. So I guess we have goals. We have things that we want to accomplish. So I'm just wondering what it is that you want to accomplish. What's your goal? Is there any purpose to the traveling around? Is there any purpose or any reason? I guess that's why so many of us do content creation, because it gives us a purpose. It gives us a goal. It gives us something to do other than just getting in the van and driving all over the United States and Canada, looking at various locations. If we have a YouTube channel we're trying to grow and on a community we're trying to build, then it gives us a purpose. It gives us a reason to do what we're doing. Well, here's the idea that I learned from Alex Hormozi. He made this statement that I thought about. And he had this idea that losers are committed to goals while winners are committed to activities. Losers are committed to the goal while a winner is committed to the activity that gets you to that goal. And it might be helpful, just a real quick definition in terms of what we're talking about here is a goal being an outcome. A goal is sort of the end of the journey, where I'm headed, where I want to go, what I want to accomplish. It's the outcome. The activity, on the other hand, the activity is the repeatable action that moves us toward the goal. So we have the goal here, which is the end of the journey, and then we have the actions that are consistently moving us toward the goal. And so many people get committed to a goal, but they forget to be committed to all of this activity. They like the idea of the outcome, but they don't want to work and do all the things that get them to that outcome, that get them to that goal. Why does this matter? Why does the difference matter? Goals don't produce results. Goals are really worthless. The outcome is unpredictable. Goals don't produce results, but our behavior does. What produces the result is our behavior, our actions along the way toward that goal is what creates the outcome. Activities, what we do, our actions, our behavior, those things are controllable. Outcomes are not. Consistency Consistency compounds over time. It's like paying interest on a savings account. It compounds. Consistency of activities will compound over time. Well, show me the activity. Show me what you're doing. If you want to really know how serious someone is about reaching a goal, look at the actions they're taking. Look at their activity. Look at their consistent activity over a period of time and see how much they really want to reach that goal. It's all about the activity, not the goal itself. For example, let's bring this down to some practical ideas. Let's say your goal is to stay healthy on the road. You want to really stay in shape. Well, that means you're going to have a list of things that you want to do on a consistent basis. You want to drink plenty of fluids. You want to drink plenty of water. You want to get those electrolytes back in your system. Maybe you want to walk 30 minutes a day. Maybe you want to track your sleep over time to make sure you're getting enough sleep. Maybe you want to put yourself on a regimen, a certain diet. Things that are measurable, consistent activities that are trying to get to that goal of being healthy. Define the goal. Come up with a list of activities that will reach that goal, and then track your success on those activities, your consistency. Now, I have a goal of purchasing a van and getting on the road and becoming a content creator, and I'm doing this under the project name of Vanlife America. I have this 3-year project called Vanlife America, where I'm going to spend 3 years on the road creating content, creating art, traveling around, meeting people, going to meetups, those kinds of things, under this project name of Vanlife America. And I'll be posting everything I do on this channel. Mitch and his van. That's my goal. Well, the only way that I can see how serious I am about that goal, how serious I am about reaching that goal, is to track my activity over time. What am I doing each day consistently to get me there, to get me to that goal? I have to have a list of activities, things that I must do, and have to track my progress, because activities can be tracked. Activities can be tracked to show progress. And without the list of activities and without the consistent work that it takes, the goal is just rather meaningless. It's a rather fluid idea that is sort of mulling around in your head, but it doesn't become concrete. It doesn't become real until you start really focusing in and committing yourself to the activities. So I think Alex is onto something here in terms of the goal is for losers. Anybody can come up with a goal. Anybody can come up with some sort of idea of what they want to accomplish. But winners focus on the activities. Winners focus on those actions that get you to that goal. So I hope this has been helpful today. I know it's helped me. The idea here is to stop chasing results, stop chasing the goal, and build a system that will get you there. Here's a simple thing that you can do. Define the goal, write it down. Make it simple, 1 or 2 sentences. Here's what I want to accomplish. Here's my goal. Then under that, write a list of activities that you can consistently perform, things that you can do to get you to that goal. And then over time, track those activities. Focus on the activities, not the goal itself, but focus on the activities and see if you're making progress. Then evaluate yourself after a period of time, maybe 30 days. Let's say you have a goal of being a content creator. You want to start a YouTube channel. You're a van lifer, you're in your van, you're traveling around, and you want to start a YouTube channel. Well, that is your goal. I want to start a YouTube channel. Well, what are the list of things that you need to do in order to get there? Well, track yourself. What are you doing consistently to get to that YouTube channel goal that you have. So define the goal, come up with a list of activities, and then track those activities over a period of time, and then evaluate and see if you need to make some adjustments. Well, this has been the update for today. I hope everyone's having a good day. Go out and have a good day, and we will see you tomorrow.